Hello YouTubers and welcome to this new video. I'm actually going to create a new playlist because today's video is not just a direct watch review. I obviously will include some footage, some filming of my Omega Speedmaster Professional. I think this is highly contrasted with white markers, white hands on the black background. So this is perfect to examine the possible use of this Canon Macro 100mm EF. So it's f2.8L with image stabilization. This is a beautiful lens and I'm gonna try using it with my camera for the first time. After I will show you the unboxing of the lens which I received from eBay just yesterday, and well, played with it most of the night and still thinking about how to do the right presentation of this lens. So I will give you a review of my studio. I will use my iPhone to kind of picture my camera. The current Canon EFS 1855mm zoom lens that I'm using, and I will compare the field of view of my zoom lens and I will compare it to the field of view of the macro lens, and what you get when you try to bring your watch closer to the camera, where you can focus, what type of shots. I think my general zoom lens is good enough for wrist shots, for showing you what is the lug-to-lug distance and how it plays with my wrist. It's perfectly made for these shots, but maybe to show you the elements of the dial and the dot over 90, I would really expect the zoom lens to come into play. Gorgeous zoom lens. So I will show you what parts of my studio, my camera, the current setup, the way it is. Well, I wouldn't show you. I have two big muted studio lights which provide good light source for these videos, and this is the new lens. Okay, I will film my studio setup on my iPhone. This is iPhone 11 Pro and I'm using it more and more to create my shorts and, well, more and more Instagram pictures. Okay, so this is my iPhone 11 Pro view of my studio. So I'm using a Canon 200D, or otherwise known as a Rebel SL1 camera, for the recording of the MVI files. And here is my microphone, which is the Blue Yeti. It's also a latest edition. It will be the first video that I produce with using this microphone. Well, it used to be that Gorilla tripod and nicely an Omega bag in the background. So it used to be that Gorilla tripod, but to work with a macro lens, I'm now using a proper stainless steel tripod and the new microphone. This is a new studio and I wanted to give you a look what it looks like. So now into the unboxing of the new Canon macro lens. So I just received this box in post and just rushed to make this video of the unboxing. So this, you can see that it was sold on eBay, so it has eBay written all around. I just masked my address not to advertise it publicly, and I'm gonna just unbox it. I don't want to destroy this outer box. I fully trust the seller. We had very good communication with the guy here in the UK, and I purchased this Canon EF 100mm macro lens from an eBay sales advert. So I can generally undo the masking across here, but don't want to destroy the box. I fully trust the seller, but I need to see the actual thing before I approve the purchase, and that I received the right lens in the working condition. And I will try to use the lens to get some footage. I'm wearing my Speedy, so it will be a very good watch to see how the autofocus function of this lens works. And it is the first time I'm recording the video with my Blue Yeti microphone, so I cannot guarantee that you hear a perfect recording, but I will get some experience with the new lens and the new microphone. Okay, so there is a lot of packaging inside the box. Unfortunately, I don't think that I've got the original Canon box. Although, no, this is part of the packaging. So nothing else inside the box. I need to be careful not to break it, not to cause any extra damage to the lens, and keep the full video as the evidence that I got it in. Well, it will be in a working stage. I don't think that the guy, he sounded very, very decent in our communication. We discussed the price that he was satisfied with. It wasn't really an auction, it was buying the lens from a seller. So it is a pre-owned Canon lens. So here is the actual lens. It looks almost like new. Everything, there's not a single scratch. The perfect, beautiful lens. I'll try to get it as close to my camera as I can be. And this is the I'm searching for the word. This is the anti-glare cap that can be put on the lens. They're both the front and the rear lens protecting kits, and here are the image stabilization control, then autofocus control, and autofocus can be done within a range. It looks like a new lens. I will try connecting it to my camera and getting the first feed on my Omega Speedmaster, just to make sure that the lens works with the camera and that everything is fine. Okay, now the macro lens is about to go on to my camera, and I want just to show you the field of view. The field of view of my pre-existing the Canon EFS 1855 camera, and I have put that A4 battery. This is more than half a meter away from the camera, about 0.6 of a meter away, and this is the AA Duracell camera, just for you to appreciate the field of view of my standard lens and how it will change when the macro lens will go on. So you can see that with a 100mm macro lens, the field of view has changed dramatically. So if I wanted to shoot my unboxing with the macro lens, I would have to do it like more than 2 meters away from the lens. I wouldn't be able to do the shots as close to the lens as I could do in case of my EFS 1835mm. So this is the footage of the previous lens. So here is my Canon EFS 18 to 55mm standard lens with both caps on both sides. You can see that this is much more of a product photography that is happening now. The macro lens definitely changes the field of view. It is nicely focused, so autofocus works on the lens, and it should be pretty stable on the new tripod. So this is the type of product photography that you can do with the new Canon lens. I'm enjoying these close-ups and ability to show you this lens in all the beauty of this shot. Okay, here comes the Speedmaster, and I will be waiting for the lens to focus on every possible distance, so can see the lights, my studio lights, but we probably will be going away from their reflection in the Hasselite crystal. I'm also hoping that the voice recording works. I'll try to focus on the Omega. This is impressive. And I'm gonna show you the dot over 90 on the bezel of the watch. I'll try to focus. So you see, the lens works, and this is much closer than I could get, and I could focus on the dial of the watch with my previous lens. I will take the watch off just to have it more stable in my hands and try to move it as close to the lens of my camera. You can see the step from the hour markers towards the center of the dial, and I can generally go on for ages zooming on my Speedy. Gorgeous watch, and I have new filming capabilities with my Canon macro lens. Really like this footage, really like being able to show you the beauty of the watch. And on the back side, well, it's not a sapphire sandwich, so it doesn't show the movement. But you know what? I will try to do the trick, the same kind of trick, with my Zenith skeletonized Defy 21. Okay everyone, this is the watch box. Really cannot find enough distance to shoot the whole of the watch box, and now I'll bring in the watch. So the camera focuses, and we're getting a better and better quality close up. And you see, this is the escapement, the actual 5 Hertz escapement, and I'm now showing you the 50 Hertz, the one that allows the second hand of the watch to do a single second rotation. So here you can see and the macro lens of course allows me to shoot the watch and to focus as such expanded. So I will do the close-ups where I wouldn't be moving the watch around too much. Maybe even think about getting a light box to get the extra footage. Beautiful watch. Love to have it as part of my collection. Really like the Defy 21. Gorgeous watch. Okay, so I am happy with my purchase. I'm happy with this close-up possibility that I have now, and I will include these close-ups in my future videos. Please like and subscribe if you found this footage interesting, if this was a good introduction into macro photography done on my channel. And I will see you in the future episodes where I will be using both of my Canon lenses. Okay, see you guys. Bye.